Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of How Do I on Photoshop Basics. On today's episode we're going to be learning how to use the crop tool. And we're going to be learning how useful it is. So let's get started. Here we are in Photoshop with another image from Pixel. The crop tool allows us to select an area that we want to keep and removes everything else. In regards, it kind of looks a bit like the marquee tool, but it's obviously got a lot of differences. The advantages of using the crop tool is that it allows us to automatically delete unwanted areas, and it also allows us to keep ratios or set specific canvas sizes. That's the viewable area we see in Photoshop of our pictures. The crop tool is located on the left hand side in Photoshop. It's the fifth tool down and the shortcut for it is C. You can see here a small border has appeared around my image. This is letting us know that the crop tool is active. For now, I'm going to come up to the information bar here and click on the original ratio. And I'm just going to hit enter to confirm that. All we need to do now is select one of the corners, click and drag the mouse until we get the crop size that we want. It's as simple as that. Once we're happy with our crop, we're going to come up to the top here where the little ticks is and click it. That confirms our selection and will delete everything around it. So we've just got our single image here. So what I'm going to do next is Control Z and we'll look at some of the other options. Now I mentioned it before that we can create our own cropping areas. To do this, just make sure that we're on the cropping tool, then click and drag anywhere on the image, and as you can see, it allows us to create our own area. We can also move this area around just by clicking on it and dragging it around the screen, as you can see here. You can also adjust the size of the crop area by hovering over these little crop points and dragging them to fine-tune the area that you want. If you move your mouse slightly beyond the crop points, you can see it change. When it becomes a quarter circle with arrows, you will be able to rotate the crop area by clicking and dragging. I'm just going to move this here and yeah, I'm happy with that. Once again, I'm going to click the little tick box to confirm my crop. As you can see, when we use the crop tool at the minute, it's stuck in this ratio, but we can change that by coming up to the information bar here and selecting a different preset. So I'm going to go ahead and change the ratio option. Mine is defaulted to a ratio of 1:1, but we can change this by coming up to these two boxes and typing in any number we want. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 3. Actually, let's make this one and this one 3 for our landscape ratio. And a little bit of repositioning, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl Z to undo this change so we can start again. Next, we're going to take a look at the W and H resolution, which stands for width and height. This is perfect for creating exact sizes, for example for a picture frame or a passport photo. With that in mind, I'm going to put the width as 7, the height as 5. The third box along is the resolution, which basically means how sharp you want your photo to be. The higher the better, but a typical resolution for print is 1:5, so that's what we'll pick. As you can see, our crop size has changed and the ratio is locked in. So let's go ahead and reposition this so we can get it to a size we like. And click OK. Because we picked such a small crop size and our original image was so big, it's overall made the image small. But when we print this out, it will be exactly 7 inches by 5 inches. So I'm just going to zoom in here, more of that in another video, so we can get a better look at our new cropped image. And once again, I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo that change. By clicking the straighten button and drawing a line, we can tell Photoshop to rotate our crop to where we drew. Like so. This time, I'm going to click the cancel button to reset our crop. And that, my wonderful viewers, is the basic of the crop tool. If you've got any questions about it, go ahead and leave me a comment below. I'll definitely make sure to answer it. Until next time, toodles! This has been How Do I on Photoshop Basics. If you'd like to know more and learn more, click below to subscribe.